drive things with the fighting games. I mean, it's fighting games. It's like riding a bike.
Yes, and we're about to get it started off. ThaRuffProphet versus enamelYRC. We're trying to who wants it more. Enamel looks like he wants it more. Starting off for first one.
All right, went for the Travail, but not able to find it getting some speed. Now we're going to be just pandering back toward Cold Burst happening way too early, but ThaRuffProphet not dissuaded.
Yeah, now for the hella pressure, able to get the forward throw, able to get the OTG. Both players have a little bit very Enamel still holding on to that burst, able to get the
Oh, nice. Got the PRC, went through the minion Travail. Sepultura now going to be getting the 2S, but blocks the burst.
Burst baited, kill that man, give me my round. ThaRuffProphet first to strike.
Duel 2.
No burst going into it. They're both equivalent on that level. The 2D coming out of round strike yet again for Enamel, but this time does not find any purpose.
High fly there, and there's another cross up as well. Already built in 1 meter, so something pretty much YRC wherever he wants with the 2K GD coming from Enamel and getting them on the backside. Should be able to send them over to the wall. Nice cross up with the minions on deck.
Yeah. Lots of gym damage, finds the YRC point. There goes all the minions and tries to Travail, but unfortunately finds only punishment. Defense order online. These minions are staying.
Yep, and my little buddy's gonna help me do the work for it, the dirty work, and now we are pretty good, and we should have that positive bonus in order to help us out. So we're gonna get two bars a meter, but not gonna need it. No sir. Gets some YRC. Oh wait, hold it, drops.
Yep. Went to debate this burst there. Still ended up getting the round and the secondary. Both players have burst going into this last round with everything to lay on the table.
Yep, final round, so therefore got to make everything count. Both players having burst, and Enamel getting the best of ThaRuffProphet, able to force out the burst. Now back in the mid-screen, but ThaRuffProphet striking back.
All right, plus frames, got a backdash, not going to get punished. Finds off of the unsummoned now 2K, the combo. All the life is getting ripped away from ThaRuffProphet.
Yeah, Enamel not really playing too much of a range game, just wants to get up in his face, and it's working pretty damn well. Able to get the forward throw into the RC, and still be able to finish. Oh no, big drop, and now ThaRuffProphet has a chance.
Yeah. Gets the burst away. Enamel does not want to let positive bonus go the way of ThaRuffProphet. That is a win condition and is able to get 2K game 1 to enamelYRC.
Yeah, and it was looking pretty good for ThaRuffProphet, especially in that first round. Like the first 20 seconds, it was just cross up, and Enamel was just trying to figure it out. But eventually, he was able to get it, especially with those minions on deck. Whenever he's able to go into that super level 1, it's too much in order to bear. So therefore, but Enamel, a first to strike. Now ThaRuffProphet not too happy about that. He's gonna try and make that up.
Yeah. Gonna just dash up, close slash. You know, giving a lot of space for Enamel to whip these buttons. A 2D finds the whip, has to get the burst in order to keep ThaRuffProphet away, but not for very long.
Nice. PRC was able to get something started and she was able to get this wall burst, and we're gonna offer the level 2 that's gonna break wall, that's gonna get us a positive bonus, and we're gonna go for some crazy ass OP along with this burst still in hand.
ThaRuffProphet just being very defensive. There's so much of a life lead. Yeah, just needed to find anything. The 2S, whoo, very close to that combo dropping, but Prophet has got the confirmed.
Yep, we claim with it. And it was almost a perk as well, so therefore Prophet must be feeling it, especially after that last game. I would not be too happy about that, especially in round 3 when you drop him in. It is what it is, but now, Enamel's turn.
Enamel just trying to keep ThaRuffProphet on the other side of the screen. JD, a very effective 2K. The 2D from downtown.
Nice, able to get some sort of, tries to go for something, but the 6B gonna connect. Now back in the corner, ThaRuffProphet does have that RC and is gonna use it here in the corner. Tries to get a little shimmy working, but still we get a big counter hit. Gonna offer the level 2, and also gonna get that positive bonus.
Yeah, really great hard knockdown. Gonna just safe jump. Oh, wait for the 2K, gets blocked, and now Enamel finding the way out of the corner.
Alright, playing from far range at level 1 starting. Gonna have the minions on deck. ThaRuffProphet trying to press the button, but still gonna have to try and find his way in with this range game that Enamel's playing with. He still has burst, by the way, so if he gets into anything bad, you know, he can get out of it pretty easily. But ThaRuffProphet from downtown with the burst bait as well. ThaRuffProphet finally on the board, making it 1-1.
Yeah, Travail being projectile invulnerable, such a very useful property. And hey, it doesn't matter if you're downtown and the easiest 6B of your life, your opponent's using the projectile, but in this case, minions. It doesn't matter, they're dead.
Exactly, especially whenever pretty much Giovanna can just go through anything in the wall. Like, honestly, it could be a brick-ass wall, and she'll probably just go right through it. But get into this game 3 now, and ThaRuffProphet's gonna find a 2K2D in order to get it started.
Early burst out from Enamel, wants to try and get out the corner. ThaRuffProphet is making this Enamel's new apartment.
and we should be able to go into the Super if we want. No, just goes for the 5D, 5D. But not going to be a hard knockdown, but still going to be in control and going to have the advantage. And the forward throw is going to be able to do it. ThaRuffProphet on the roll with the perfect 7 golden letters. Give me that.
Another 2K the round start, but ThaRuffProphet's getting very wise to it now. Back in this corner, going to get reset.
Nice back dash from enamel. Going to be able to force the burst out of ThaRuffProphet. It's 2K, but not too much though. Goes for another one. Still on this corner as well, making use of it. And should be able to get a side switch if he wants to. Nah, not going to opt for it. Just going to keep that corner, going to keep the pressure up.
And it finds the way to go through. The minion throw gets the throw. And there becomes a reversal super. There's a 50 left to make it safe, but it hits.
Put him in the magic box. Now keep him guessing with the back throw. enamel striking back. Going to that final, for that final duel 3.
Sonic, nice whip punish on the 5H. No extension of the combo route after the Chave, and the charge dust. Man after my own heart.
Send him to the skies, but nah, we're not gonna have that. Gonna be forced to burst out, and now gonna have the advantage right back. Ooh, I love the back dash. It's looking so nice for enamel with these back dashes, but nice. Okay.
The countdown there, making ThaRuffProphet not want to extend the confirm just in case the explosion happens. But
Innocent P into YRC, also gonna get him out. All right, so back into the corner, just kind of stopping pressure, just stagger pressure with the 2K2D, and nice to be able to get it. Hold up, should this kill? Steve is on the board. No, sir.
Enhanced would have killed, but I mean, didn't have the necessary time to really think about, do I need enhanced version or not?
Okay, that's smart ways. PRC from both sides, and that dash up forward throw, and ThaRuffProphet is going to go to set point.
Yeah. Good all. It's like you get the PRC, you're like, all right, my opponent's in the air, what do I do? I've got air throw, I can, try and throw a button, make my opponent block, get plus frames. ThaRuffProphet's like, nah, I'm not waiting for the land, run up, throw.
Most definitely, especially with all the stuff that Jack was putting on the screen, honestly. Yep. Me, personally, I'm not blocking any of that. When it seemed like my boy got that on deck. But ThaRuffProphet is going to be up 2-1, looking to advance to that grand finals and go against Slop. enamel is going to have to make something up here.
Yeah. Once again, ThaRuffProphet's finding a massive value off these backdash, dash in with either far slash or 5H, finds another super, going through the wall once again as enamel.
And in this corner with the 2K pressure that he's doing, it's pretty much just a lot of stagger pressure that he's putting on. It is just working so well for ThaRuffProphet. And now he has a perfect to his name, and he's also on that set point to get to that grand finals.
Absolutely. Ultra Vow just out of range, but no punish. Another far slash for ThaRuffProphet, forcing that burst out of enamel. This could be the last one of the set.
All right, and then enamel bursts, unfortunately, tries to 6P out of it. Not gonna be able to get it in a burst bait as well. Gonna send it to the wall. Oh, hold up, a rare drop for enamel. Now it's ThaRuffProphet's turn in order to take control.
Yeah, I think enamel was trying to use the special move to get enough meter to go into super, but probably missed the final Kara super cancel.
That's not looking good, but enamel gonna be playing that range game from now on. And huge combo here, but it's not gonna kill. One little pixel. ThaRuffProphet does have burst if he wants to use it in a bar super, but that's not gonna be enough. enamel staying alive.
Yeah. I mean, Jacko's really strong in these chip out situations because she can just chip you out from across the screen uninteractively, but a 6P. Really checking enamel.
Hell yeah. All right, now we're back to that corner with that 2K pressure. Nice. Finds the 5K and just keep him in the pressure. Just look at this. Just so you know, my man does play Street Fighter, so he knows a little something about footsies and a little something about spacing, and he's making it look pretty damn good with his forward throw. And he should have RC as well. Mix-up situation. Guess about it. Forward throw. ThaRuffProphet in the grand final, taking it 3-1 over enamel.
Yeah. I mean, ThaRuffProphet is doing the amazing Geo things that we've seen for years and years and years. One of Geo's massive strengths with the step dash, even though it can be a liability, is that she can whip punish with step dash throw because it just is that quick of a button. She can cancel it so fast as well as use that forward momentum in order to keep going into the dash. So it basically makes it a forward advancing dash throw.
Yeah. Honestly, it's just something that you'd have to overcome, regardless of the range game that enamel was trying to play. ThaRuffProphet was just able to just bash right through it, just like a brick wall, and did not matter. Gonna be able to take that 3-0 over enamel. Now he's going to the grand finals, and honestly, now with that second place, even if it gets second place, do you know what that prize pot is, man?
Yeah, 100.
I'm taking that personally, honestly. And the thing about it, he's in 2 different games. I don't know if he made top 8 for Street Fighter, so he still has that as well. But making it this far in Guilty Gear, and it's looking pretty good for my man. He's probably going to be walking home with a little son.
Yeah, ThaRuffProphet is in top 6 losers. Beat Mikey, Fatty Mikey, the Marisa player, in order from going to top 8 to top 6. So you'll see ThaRuffProphet later today in Street Fighter on that section. But it's going to look to be trying to win 2 brackets today. Would be rough because, I mean, Sloth is an incredibly strong opponent, especially if you don't play against chip players, which there aren't that many anymore. I mean, Marvello has moved off of Strive as the main game. Bean has started to play a little bit more here and there, but isn't entering onlines all the time. So you don't have that wealth of chip players unless you're going to be playing in Sloth a lot. And that could cause for Sloth to just sweep through the rest of this bracket like Sloth did in Winners semifinal, I believe, is when they played.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be just a little bit harder for ThaRuffProphet as well, knowing that he is coming from the loser side, going to have to win three games, then win another 3 games in order to secure the whole thing. And it's a tall order, especially against somebody with the caliber that Sloth is playing at right now, and him just sweeping through the top side of the bracket. So it's something you got to work on, but with the way that ThaRuffProphet is playing right now, I think that he can do it. I think he just might be the man to do it.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, ThaRuffProphet just needs to keep this going. I mean, there's going to be things that Geo cannot do to Chip, like this Trovao skipping through neutral, going through projectiles. I mean, Chip doesn't have what technically he does in the fact of his Shuriken, but I mean, even though it is Sloth, who is one of Shuriken's biggest users out of the entirety of the player base of Strive, he's not going to be using it that often. You're going to be really having to worry about Dash 2K, Dash 5H, Rekka 1, Rekka 2 even from full screen. Those are your big money buttons on Chip.
Don't forget about that type room as well. For some reason, whenever I see Chip players, I don't see a good amount of them utilizing it as much as they actually want to. I feel like it's kind of just like a gimmicky thing. It's like, yeah, you know, I'll set up this tightrope, and it's more like for intimidation.
Yeah, I mean, in neutral, that's definitely how it pans out. But if a Chip player gets a 2D, most of the time they're immediately just setting up that tightrope. And if you're in the mid screen against Chip in particular, he can set up this weird fake 50-50 where the move will look like it hits behind you, but it's actually still in front of you, and Chip will just rubber band right back to same side. It is nasty. The tightrope normals do so much damage, and they are really well disjointed as well. So you've got so many things to throw against your opponent. Not only does Chip have that option, he still has the wall run combos that do absurd damage.
I was going to say, didn't they nerf those recently? If I'm not mistaken.
If they did, it wasn't a ton.
I was about to say, bro, I be using them sometimes like, we got to do something about this. But regardless, Sloth has found his way around it and still able to dish out hella damage. But we are going to be getting into our grand final. Wait, hold on. Oh?
Yo? Prophet?
HC?
Prophet on the Chaos?
Hey, bro, you serious about that? This is what we doing? Hold up, he's changing the color.
Oh, there's Cyberpunk. Oh, just all that
time.
all that time looking through the closet just to go with option number 1.
But we open in the closet and we open into grand finals. We got Sloth versus ThaRuffProphet here at Hip-HopKick. Let's get it in.
Let's rock.
The immediate 5K, 6P wasn't ready to get the gun pulled out, so now Sloth gets the pressure in the corner for free. No, puts himself in the corner.
Okay, finds the jump D, but he's going to be able to trade. Now you got to hold this hella pressure versus Happy Chaos, and it's not something that you want. And already in the corner, not going to have super. Tries to go for the 5D, but not going to work. So now Sloth finding his way out.
Yeah. Got that JH while ThaRuffProphet was still out of concentration. Got the Rekka 3 PRC. Not able to continue the combo, but the YRC gets baited.
Yes, sir. And it goes for the Rekka 1 and is able to secure the round. That's the first round for Sloth here in his grand finals.
I mean, taking away Chaos's only defensive option except for the gun because it goes all the way across the screen.
Most definitely, yeah. And I feel like Chip could definitely try and get around this. I feel like it's like a 50-50 matchup, especially if Chip is able to get in. But, you know, Happy Chaos does have a very strong 6P, and then obviously combo started with the gun and stuff like that. But Sloth is not deterred whatsoever. Gonna get the super level 1. Should be able to go over to the next wall, and now we have the positive bonus with hella life gone.
Yeah, and got the JH meaty. So Noah went to block the burst, but dropped the combo as a result. Now ThaRuffProphet has a chance, but the back throw. Sloth lost a strike.
You see how he was ore farming like right there, bro? He just crouched right there like, I'm going to do 2D. But then he got grabbed out of it. He's like, it's okay, I got it. And now we're going back to the character select. And I think Prophet understands, yep, we're going back to the Geo.
Yeah, the Chaos experiment was fun, but time's over. We're throwing down the gauntlet back to ye old main Giovanna.
Yeah, and now, honestly, no pun intended, this is kind of rough now that ThaRuffProphet is now down 1 game, and Sloth only needs 2, so now he's really going to have to lock in here.
Yeah. And I mean, already it's looking much, much better. Gets the whip punish and takes an aggressive burst out of Sloth. Another aggressively auctioned burst from ThaRuffProphet. So we're back to this mid-screen. Good chase down.
And you got to be careful whenever your backdash is chipped, most definitely, especially against Giovanna, who can cover full screen. But now, just in the corner, nice DP, able to get the pickup, and also has super, but goes for the PRC, both players. All right, now we're back to the Nooch.
Oh, got that counter hit with the JS on the way down. Now Sloth gonna put ThaRuffProphet through the wall. Hard knockdown thanks to the super investment.
All right, probably gonna go for the jump HS mix-up, possibly. No, go for the jump slash. And finishes the record, able to pick up with the PRC, send him to the wall, and you have another bar meter. And guess what? The devs were nice enough in order to give me a buff on my super. He's dead.
Do we get to now actually see this combo outside of trolling?
Sloth putting on a, honestly, just putting on a clinic now. ThaRuffProphet not too happy about it, able to send him over to the wall now. Guess my mix-up, throws him to the back.
Plus frames into the fuzzy catch, but Sloth just holding down back.
Nice throw tech. All right, hella defense coming up from Sloth, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike. ThaRuffProphet gonna start up the RC, goes for another forward throw, hasn't been breaking him not once, and the 5D not gonna work either.
Gets the 2D counter hit, that is massive. Just gonna try and bait out the burst, that does not come out, giving ThaRuffProphet effectively a free one.
All right, ThaRuffProphet still sitting with 1 bar meter if he really wants to do something here. And the 5D gonna connect, gonna be able to pick it up, and now we got to round over to ThaRuffProphet.
Yeah, ThaRuffProphet whipped the first charge just was like, you know what? You're gonna be expecting another charge, so I'm just gonna do it uncharged, get the overhead, so hard to react to.
Definitely now in the corner now, has burst, but not gonna be able to use it now because ThaRuffProphet going absolutely insane, but not with that DP though, and it's gonna set up the tightrope and peep the combo. And are we gonna get the super as well? Yes sir, we are. And that's gonna be positive bonus going over to Sloth.
Yeah, positive bonus online. Sloth needing this burst though. 1 combo from ThaRuffProphet and you are dead.
Just gotta hold back, tries to back, that's not gonna get out, and gonna block the DP, but we still have burst in it, and auto just goes to the Rekka too, and we should possibly be able to get the wall here. 2K2D gonna burst the wall, not dead yet. We don't have that much life on the board for both players.
Yeah, ThaRuffProphet likes that positioning because it got back to the mid-screen out of the corner, although now the Trovallo, but the DP after! Oh, the chipped!
That's a fast character, brother. That man moving at Mach 10 speed.
Yeah, one of the fastest characters in this game, only outsped by max acceleration RAM.
Not the only
Oh,
person
and Lucy.
Oh,
I forgot, Lucy is like hella fast
that is
for
a
some
fast
reason.
character. Yeah. But moving at Mach 10 speed, and Sloth is doing the same thing here in this grand final. He's already going up 2-0, only needed 1 more in order to take Hip-HopKick 2025. Guilty Gear Strive, and he's making it look too damn easy.
Vocals come in.
Nice. The dash 5S? 3 of them? Count them, 3 of them? And that one on set point, tournament point for Sloth?
All right, starting off nice here with the 2K2D. There's that fake cross-up.
That's what we're talking about. And 5HS gonna break the wall. We got super, we got positive bonus, we got the mix-up, we got it all. We even got burst if we need it, but it's not looking like it right now. ThaRuffProphet's in trouble.
Uh-oh, whipping the throw, gives ThaRuffProphet a chance. The tech, Soul Sente whiffing. Wait, no, punish the 5H. Now you're gonna have to find the burst point.
No, he's trying to find the burst. I can see it. He's trying to find it. But the backup 5D, you're disrespectful as hell, but you're also the Hip-HopKick 2025 champion. Pulse swap, taking it 3 over ThaRuffProphet.
Bro, that was max rage. Tap does too. Like, it didn't even look like Dodo Mizaki's hitbox was that far. But unfortunately, that's just how it be. I don't know what he's pointing. Oh, Sauce pointing to the AOTX on that leverless.
Yeah, good stuff to both players. Good stuff to ThaRuffProphet as well, as he's going to be going home with 2nd place and a pretty hefty amount from the prize pool as well. We take those if it is, but Sloth, man, just running over with the 3-0. Honestly, I think it was even harder. The fact that ThaRuffProphet did go Happy Chaos in that first game, trying to experiment, like, maybe this might just work. It might just work. It did not, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but we take those.
Okay, so we're gonna be going to an award ceremony in a little bit. We got to get these players up on there. But yeah, like you said, going on with the Chaos start with, if it worked, it could have been a huge out of left field idea. It could have definitely taken Sloth by a surprise, maybe even gotten a game or two, or even the first set of Grand Finals. But I mean, there is that argument that maybe the Geo, because it did get more and more close as the set got on, that it maybe if in a world where ThaRuffProphet started on Geo, that game 3 would have looked different. That would have been a ThaRuffProphet game 3, would have gone to game 4, potentially moved on to a reset point.
Most definitely, yeah. And the fact that both characters are just so aggressive, I feel like Gio just has such a slight edge maybe in the matchup if she's able to get something going in the corner, because he was able to do that versus NML with the 2Ks and the 2Ks and the 5Ks, just kind of just delaying everything. But versus Chip, he has a way to get out at all times. You know, you have FD in order to get the push block and everything like that, and just the mobility, triple jump, got Alpha Blade vertical if he really just wants to get out just for no reason, but. You know, unfortunately, just too much in order to bear. So it is what it is. But Sloth, man, such a strong player, especially out here, especially just running through that winners bracket. I seen his run. I don't think he dropped the game. I do not think he dropped the game. Did he drop the game?
I don't think he dropped a game at all either. I mean, that's just kind of how it is with Sloth. There's very few people who can challenge this TO. I mean, we gotta say for the one time, these dang TOs winning their own brackets.
Yeah, especially with it. And these players are playing for something, man. This prize pool is nothing to scoff at. I think it's like I think Guilty Gear was like 500, Tekken 750. I think also Street Fighter was 500. So these guys are playing with something on the line, and you want to take something home whenever you come out here, man. Especially you made like maybe a 2.5 hour drive like I did. Like you want to do well. You might want to go home. I'm not leaving here with something. You know?
Yo, my drive wasn't 2.5 hours. Mine was like an hour and 15 minutes because 75 decided to be 75.
No, I realized, I saw that text that she sent out. I'm like, oh, bro's in traffic. She ain't ever getting here.
I sent that from the first traffic slowdown that I was in. Oh. There were 3 more after.
Was it construction?
No, there was. So the first 3 were nothing, and then the last one, there was an accident that was already on the side of the road, but you know, people just slow down for no good reason.
You know.
All right, so we're all ready. We're going to get over to a different camera. The awards ceremony about to start. We're going to give these players their just desserts. Oh. Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hey, if you made top 6 in Guilty Gear Strive, please come up to the stage. So first tied for 5th place, we got Mr. Crow. Can we get Mr. Crow up here? Also tied for 5th, we got Coach. Can we get both of them up to the stage, please? Mr. Crow with 5th place. In 4th place, we got Tench. In 3rd place, we got enamelYRC. And our runner-up in 2nd place, we got ThaRuffProphet. Sorry about that. And in 1st place, Your first inaugural Guilty Gear Strive Hip-HopKick champion is Pulse Sloth. And one of the TOs at that. All right, we'll be right back. We're going to be streaming some Tekken 8 Top 24